right, welcome back in Eagles Syndicate to talk some birds. For my subscribers, I appreciate the patience that you guys have shown. Family, medical things going on the last couple of weeks, plus the holidays. The schedule's been a little wonky. Things should be back to on track pretty shortly here for sure. Come Eagles playoff football, we're going to be really diving into the weeds on this channel, and then in the offseason, etc. We're going to get things moving again. So I appreciate the support that everybody's had. Now, obviously, the Philadelphia Eagles suffered their first loss of the last 2.5 months. 10-game win streak comes to an end. The first loss that A.J. Brown's been a part of this year. The Eagles fall 36-33 to the Washington Commanders. And the question that is on everybody's mind is, Dylan, are you concerned? The answer is no. Now, the 1 seed, that's pretty much gone. That's pretty much gone. Some miracle losses would have to happen at this point for both Detroit and Minnesota. They'd have to lose out. We'd have to win out. It's done. It's pretty much done at this point. That being said, the 2 seed, I'm not mad about where we're at. With the 2 seed, we're likely going to get to face Washington again. I feel very confident that with a healthy Jalen Hurts, we win this game, we will win that game. We were up 21-7 in the first quarter. The Eagles were able to put up points, put up drives with Jalen Hurts. The first Kenny Pickett drive, they were already in the red zone. And then the second one was a turnover type beat. It was just once Kenny Pickett was settled in and had to lead drives, it just wasn't happening. Washington has a decent defense. I wouldn't call it perfect. And then Jaden Daniels, man, you got to call a spade a spade. The guy's spectacular. 5 touchdowns in this game, 350 all-purpose yards just about. The guy really did what he needed to do. He was able to orchestrate a fourth quarter comeback. The Commanders played ball. They're a good team. They are second in the NFC East. They're going to be a playoff team. There's a reason for that. I also think, though, at our best, we are better than them. The Eagles have not lost a game all season in which this team has been healthy. Jalen Hurts misses this game, and the 2 other losses come with A.J. Brown out. When healthy, this team does not lose. And when not healthy, it's a mixed bag. And number 1, Jalen Hurts. Everybody doubted how valuable he was. Everybody said that he's not that good. He's out of this game. The offense sputters. And the Washington Commanders are able to load the deck, stack the box against Saquon Barkley. And it wasn't just Jalen Hurts getting hurt. Josh Sweat got hurt. Cedric Gardner-Johnson was thrown out of the game. That second whatever unsportsmanlike conduct that they called was just blatantly ridiculous. I mean, the guy pushes him in the helmet. He takes his helmet off and CJ's thrown out. What a joke. And as an NFL official, you need to understand the circumstances. This guy already has one unsportsmanlike conduct. And you watch the whole situation play out. To throw CJ out of a game like this, for that, unreal. And don't get me wrong, we know CJ's got a little temper to him. We know he's got that attitude. And I understand that, but circumstances here. The Eagles, though, still 1 win away from winning the NFC East. Got the Cowboys this upcoming week. We'll track if Jalen's going to play in that game. But the week after, they have the Giants. And the Giants are actively trying to lose. Right now, they have the number 1 pick in the draft. So, I feel confident that this is a 13-14 win team. And this is a team that's going to go into the NFC playoffs as the 2 seed, because the other 2 top teams are in the NFC North, and one of them is going to have to be designated to the 5 seed. There's just 0 chance for the Rams to catch us at this point, 0 chance for the Falcons to catch us at this point. The Eagles are pretty much solely locked into the 2 seed. A win versus Dallas, and they're probably going to treat Week 18 as the bye week and rest guys against the Giants. We'll see. Saquon still had a really good game, 29 for 150 and 2. Obviously, some of these things look a little different. We haven't experienced a loss in 2.5 months. So some Eagles fans will treat this as if the sky is falling. The sky is falling. Yeah, I kind of like a little bit of a punch in the mouth giddy up right before the playoffs. Like hey, we're not indestructible. A reset, if you will. Just to put everybody back on course. Smitty with the drop at the end of that game, if you saw his quotes after, he said that it's in the past. He's not going to, let it happen, but that's not him. And we've seen Smitty. Smitty's sure-handed. That drop did cost us the game, and for sure, he owned it. But the Eagles are a Saquon Barkley drop and a Devonta Smith drop away from being 14-1. And that's just facts. So at the end of the day, They're fluky plays. They happened. We're 12-3. We're going to be the 2 seed. I'm going to be honest. Part of me prefers the 2 seed because if we just beat Dallas next week, we'll get the week 18 bye. So our guys be rested a week before the playoffs. And then it's this Washington team, who I know we could beat healthy, especially at home in the Link. And then it's probably the Rams, who we already beat and already kind of dog walked. Versus as the 1 seed, we would, of course, get the bye, but then you're looking at Detroit or Minnesota. And maybe we play the Packers, but I think Detroit and Minnesota are better teams. So I like the idea of those two having to play each other in a playoff game before Philly gets one of them. And I wouldn't put it past the NFC still going through Philly. I wouldn't put it past whether Detroit or Minnesota's the 5 seed going to the other one's place and beating them, and then having to come to the Link. So, the NFC still very much could run through Philly, could run through the Link. At the end of the day, I'm not worried about this loss. It sucks. The 1 seed is completely gone at this point. Jalen, get healthy soon. Smitty, don't drop that pass next time. CJ, try not to get thrown out of the game. But at the end of the day, man, the backup quarterback was in. You're playing a playoff level team. Jaden Daniels is the rookie of the year. The Commanders are a good team. And ultimately, with Kenny Pickett, you can't win that game. Honestly, though, I will say this. If Jalen can't go versus Dallas, let's throw Tanner McKee out there. Let's just throw Tanner McKee out there. I think we got a better shot, honestly. You watch Eagles preseason, McKee ain't afraid to slang that rock. But, at the end of the day, anybody that's a Washington fan clicked on the video that was hoping to see me rage. I'm not going to rage. Any Eagles fan that's raging, calm it down. We're 12-3. It's the first loss in 10 games. They were on a 10-game win streak before this game. They'll be all right. They will be all right. Take a deep breath, calm down, enjoy the holidays with your family. As always, huge thank you to Green Gridiron. Be sure you are checking out their website. Supporting the brand helps me, helps them, helps you. Get a nice little gift for somebody. You forgot about buying a gift for somebody for Christmas and you got to get them a makeup gift. Boom. Green Gridiron for your college and NFL fans. I appreciate your guys' support. Drop your thoughts on the game, as always, in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Fly, Eagles, fly.